Welcome back. I appreciate that you're here and enjoy the video. So I'm recording this for a third time because the first two times the first time I accidentally didn't record it. The second time I just didn't like it. So it's the first time. This is the ride I'm inspiring today's ride on. It's in a theme park called Belantis near me, and this is the biggest pyramid in Europe to tell you, for a fun fact. Yeah, you see like these two curves, not too fast but also not too slow, right here in the beginning, and some of the Egyptian theming around it. And you see, after these two turns, you already are in the pyramids. You see like the sculpture there on the side and the things that resemble torches. These are camera thingies. And then there is this one elevator here. The ride is actually called Fluch des Pharaos. And the Fluch is the curse. The Pharaoh is the Pharaoh. This is an elevator, by the way. If I haven't talked to you already, you guys get pushed onto here and then get sent up like this. Oh, and you want a camera that's able to get rid. And then you will get pushed to the side again. There is a thing they didn't really show in this video. Yeah, nah, I don't know how old this video is, but there is an animatronic before you get onto the elevator. It's a little bit on the side, and I'm going to do something like that. I'm going to make most of the ride actually a dark ride, but it's just so you know, the thing I'm building in this episode didn't really come out of my own mind. I inspired it from this thing, and there is a cool thing coming now. I really like this thing here. And it's actually fun to ride. But you have to be really careful. That's just yeah, nah. It's a cool spiral thingy that's going to get pretty fast now. Yeah, and then you go through a short passage again, and that's pretty much the ride. You just right now this is just going back mostly, and there you see the station. It's like shaped like these Egyptian boats. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the people who made that video. So if you want to check them out, check them out. But yeah, I would say that's all you need to know for now. So you saw what my plan is going to be. So let's look into the coasters and water coasters. create custom. Splashdown, no. This boat is it now. It's not really right. I think I really need to go to the shred rights and create custom and go to water. Yep, that's more like it. Why the fuck is there white log flume here? And if I go to Costere, there are only these things. Let me look into the research a little bit. Are there more water coasters or are these all? Nope, these are only the track, right? They're only these ones. So the closest thing I actually have is the white log flume. So right now I started with building the cool log flume. Yeah, I started with building. First I looked if I really have all the parts, which I fortunately did. I'm starting off this ride with a small hint going into these two decently fast corners. Yeah. After these two corners, I've built a small hill that you see now. This is just to bring it back up to ground level, and so I can do a curve into the elevator we're going to use to get up to the big drop. Yeah, you see the elevator. I hated that I can't use like normal pieces for a drop like that, or can do a drop directly off the elevator. As far as I noticed, maybe it functions, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But you see me here do a small curve in the end after in the big in the steep and fast spiral at the end, and a small hill here to finish off the station. After that, I started with coloring the ride because yeah, the blue really wasn't doing it for me. I eventually settled on a sand-looking track, and having the seats with a lot of red and some amount of black. Yeah. After that, I did some more configuring. To start theming, I started with raising the ground up to the thing because I wanted to look like it's somewhat laying on there. And this into this second corner, I wanted to be like they are going down into a canyon, like something like this, or a small cave. So I placed also some water at the bottom here, and I did put terrain directly over it too. But to sell the vibe, yeah, you will see how I think this is actually great like this. I'm gonna add something more to this. I hate these small beams in the bar and the thing, but I don't know how I can get them out. Sadly, there are no Egyptian parts as far as I know in this game. But to really sell the vibe of this thing down here, I'm going to put some special effects in, like the mist here, to give it like this somewhat scary and cold vibe. I wanted for the area in this shot here. After adding the effects, I also started with some speakers. They are playing like the mythology temple sound. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use the spooky 2 on this ride, but nah, don't really. So yeah, you see me completely putting stuff over here to make it into a somewhat real tunnel, cave. Yeah, more of a tunnel. And I also put some speakers at the start, because if you drive, there is actually still one problem I really need to fix. If you drive by the cave, you don't really hear the sound effects that are there. But right now I also don't know how to fix it, and yeah, right now I placed down some underwater bubbles, because I want us to give to also feel like there is something down there and you don't know what it is. But yeah, if I think of it now, the mist combined with the bubbles make it seem like it's a hot spring. I don't know which. I really looked. I tried to look for a tripping effect that you also see on the sound that you hear in the sound thingy I used in the temple. But sadly, I didn't find one. Maybe you know how it's called, what it's called. Uh, yeah. But I also put a big special effect mist on the start there. This is just some managing, because I deleted the alt right and something got strange here, and then I accidentally didn't give the worker any shit things. I tried to give every worker I have two breaks, but didn't I only later realized that it didn't work. Right now I'm starting with this skeleton of the pyramid. Don't ask why this looks like something strange right now. This is going to disappear soon. I just wanted a 9x9 starting surface, and so I know a middle where I can start a peak from. Yeah. I actually remember to open the right, because there was something with refurbishing, yeah. And then I needed to find stuff I wanted as pyramid walls, but I didn't really find anything. So because it's just going to be a skeleton, actually, a basic shape that I can put something else on, I use these metal roofs to just put them onto another, like this. You see, you will see what I'm going for. And don't worry, because I'm gonna copy this one now, also to this side, and you see it's blocking the thing. I'm gonna find a solution to that. That's just temporary what I'm building here right now, just so I have the basic shape of the pyramid down. Yeah, for that part now there isn't really much to tell, because I'm just copying all of these things to make a pyramid-like shape. Yeah. My actual plan is to do this, to line this with the mythology rocks, or limestone rocks. I think they were. I don't know the name, but yeah, these big rocks that you can place one by one to give it like the surface of these big sandstone rocks that I at least know from pyramids. Yep. And you see, I don't really put the thing completely to the ground. I have a reason for that, because I'm gonna actually raise up the ground there a little bit. Yeah, and I also can't forget to get a corner piece for now to make the thing look somewhat final. But yeah, I just gave it this thing. Yeah. I actually, this actually took most of the time, right here building this pyramid, but I'm going to continue in the next episode with it. Yeah. So you see me like building this basic shape of a pyramid now. I think that's is where I'm going to end off for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please, I would really appreciate it if you would leave a like and subscribe. But yeah, thanks for watching, and one important thing I still have to say: it could be that in the next month or so, I'm going to be less active. It's mostly because I need to learn for a lot of my final exams, and I don't really have the time to record and cut my videos. So yeah, please don't be too upset if the next month or next few months there aren't really any videos. So I wish you a good day, and yeah, until next episode.